Want to accelerate your F&I profits? Allstate has your full service solution. We offer a competitive product suite with expert claim support and streamlined digital solutions. You can maximize your profit potential with the help of our personalized dealership training and profit sharing program.
This is Automotive Industry News.
Welcome to Automotive Industry News. I'm Veronica Campus. Our top stories. A playmaker is the headliner at the used vehicle industry's biggest event of the year. And we talked to an expert about the impact of women on the automotive market and on your dealership. But first, every independent vehicle dealer has questions. How do I know what the car is worth at auction? How can I create more profit from and have more control over my F&I offerings? How can I generate more leads and sales through my social media marketing? What's happening in Washington, D.C. that could affect my business? You'll find answers to all of those questions in the latest issue of UCD Magazine. Visit ucdmagazine.com for all that and much more. And if you're a buy here, pay here dealer, you may be wondering how you're doing compared to the best in the business. You can find out in the June issue of BHPH Dealer Magazine featuring the annual industry benchmarks from NABD founder Ken Chilson. The comprehensive view of BHPH and its top performers can help you assess your performance and identify areas for improvement. It's available now at bhphdealermag.com. We'll be right back.
Looking to increase your F&I profits? Allstate can help. Our agents provide customized dealership training, profit sharing, and digital solutions, all designed to improve your bottom line. Maximize your F&I profit potential today. Visit allstatedealerservices.com.
The annual NIADA Convention and Expo is the place to be if you want to be a playmaker as an independent vehicle dealer. So who better to serve as keynote speaker of this year's event than the playmaker himself, Hall of Fame wide receiver Michael Irvin, appearing courtesy of ACV Auctions. Irvin knows what it takes to be a winner. He was a college star for the national champion Miami Hurricanes, then joined fellow Hall of Famers Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman to lead the Dallas Cowboys to 3 Super Bowl titles. Of course, there's plenty more happening at NIADA's 75th anniversary event. Start with the best dealer education available in the independent space at an expo hall packed with new technology products and services designed to help you reach success. There's also networking, awards honoring the industry's best, and much more. Be a playmaker and register now for the 2021 NIADA Convention and Expo, coming up August 23rd through the 26th at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas. Visit NIADAconvention.com for more information or to register. More automotive industry news in just a moment. The automotive industry has traditionally been male-dominated, and all too often, women feel ignored or dismissed by dealers as potential customers or employees. That's a mistake, says Jody DeVere, CEO of Ask Patty. Her company helps dealers understand the importance of women in the auto marketplace and how to gain and keep the loyalty of female car buyers and employees. Jody joins us now. There are countless stories of women not being taken seriously when they go to a dealership to buy a car. Why is that such a big mistake for a dealer?
Well, women represent about 85% of the purchasing power when it comes to purchasing vehicles. And for that matter, almost everything in the retail world, including home buying, they influence and they purchase a little more than 50% of all vehicles sold. Now, in the DMV, it may show the husband's name, but it's the wife's car. And I think even though this has been true for so many years, the dealership employees on the sales force may not be aware of that or aren't taking it seriously and sort of fall back on guy to guy sort of thing, like, did you bring your husband? We still hear that.
What can dealers do to improve the way they market and sell vehicles to women?
Well, I think education is very important. The women's market, from a consumer point of view, is complex and ever changing, and drives, again, a lot of the economy. And so I believe the dealerships need to educate themselves and sort of put their finger on the pulse of the women's market. That's what my company does. We help our clients really stay in tune to the women's market as it flows.
So do we think hiring female staff and leaders can help bring in more female buyers? And how can dealers attract, hire, and retain women to work at their dealership?
Yes, of course. Having women present and in the forefront of the dealership in sales, as sales managers, general managers, and or other roles really speaks to women as they visit. It's like, wow, not only can I relate better, but also maybe I can work there if I see other women working in those roles. Because our industry, and I say our industry, still has a bit of a malaise when it comes to women wanting to work in automotive. There have been some bad raps about the environment and the culture at the dealership. And one of the ways to overcome that and attracting more women is to have more women in staff and on your Facebook and in your social and in your marketing. Utilize their faces and their statements, because that's going to speak volumes to women consumer about your culture. Also, I think the way you advertise and where you advertise for women is really important. If you want to bring new people into the industry in general, and this goes for millennials too, a lot of folks want to hire, a younger generation. You may not want to put your advertisement in the automotive section because they're not really looking there. You may want to think more about customer service jobs and other, highlighting other businesses in your area that have employees with great customer service skills or great selling skills. And second, women today want to have a career path and they just don't want to get stuck in the same job. So the dealership needs to have a plan. And again, this goes for millennials too, to make it more attractive for them to work there. And of course, compensation plans and healthcare and childcare and things like that really matter, not only to women, but to families. The younger generation of married couples share the child rearing tasks. So that's going to be attractive to men too, that in that younger generation. I'm the co-founder of the Women in Automotive. We have just launched a mentoring platform that can help you boost their careers. It is staffed by mentors with a tremendous amount of industry experience in various roles in the industry, from executive to sales and service too. And I think the industry can take advantage of some of the resources, not only in our mentoring platform, but our conferences, the Women in Automotive conferences and our virtual series are about educating the industry about the women's market, both from the consumer point of view, what resonates better, and also from the best practices in human resources management.
Automotive industry news will return after this.
Looking to increase your F&I profits? Allstate can help. Our agents provide customized dealership training, profit sharing, and digital solutions, all designed to improve your bottom line. Maximize your F&I profit potential today. Visit allstatedealerservices.com.
These days, George Lucas is best known for spaceships and lightsabers as the creator of Star Wars. But 55 years ago, the then aspiring filmmaker was all about cars. Back then, Lucas was a student at the University of Southern California, and his senior project was what he called a tone poem, titled 142.08. The 7-minute film shows driver Pete Brock blasting his Lotus 23 race car around Willow Springs Raceway with a top lap time of, you guessed it, 1 minute 42.08 seconds. There's no dialogue and no music, just the sound of the Lotus screaming around the track. That's all for this edition of Automotive Industry News. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Canvas.